Guys, it's time to wake up. How can this look like the eclipse? No matter how far away the light source is, the light source is the light source. And when the object that is in between the light source and the earth is closest, then we understand that it is impossible for the shadow that is cast upon the earth during an eclipse to be the size that it is, unless the moon is much closer than we could ever imagine. In other words, this scale model shows the moon and the earth. Remember, the light source is the light source. It doesn't matter how far the sun is away from the moon. It is a light regardless, with beams. And the shadow that is cast upon the earth of this size object, is what we're told, is impossible. Because it is almost the same size. The shadow is almost the same size relationship as the moon to the earth. And the only way that could be possible, that the shadow of the eclipse is the same size as the moon to earth ratio, is if the moon is much closer than it is pictured here in this diagram to the earth, as demonstrated in this video of this man showing the shadow. And when you get close to the actual plane, the shadow is almost the same size as his hand, as you see here.
Watch the candle, the shadow behind the candle. It doesn't matter how far away the light source is, the shadow behind the candle will stay the same size. And there's a reason why the shadow behind the candle stays the same size. Because it doesn't matter how far away the light source is, all that matters is the distance from the moon to the earth. The hearth on the fireplace is the earth, the candle is the moon. And as you see, the shadow stays the same size no matter how close I get to it. All that matters is the size and distance of the moon. And the problem is the moon is too exact to the same dimension of the shadow that it casts on the earth. In other words, the shadow should be far, far bigger for the distance we are told. Take care and be safe, you guys.